Okay, today we're going to learn how to tune a guitar. I'm going to be using a tuning fork to tune it to, but if you have a piano in the house, you might want to tune it to a piano. If you don't have a tuning fork or a piano, you're just going to have to make your best guess as to what you think an E is, or you could actually tune it off this video you're watching. My tuning fork happens to be a G, so I'm going to match the note on the tuning fork to the 3rd fret on the 6th string, which is a G. Now I could match it to the G string, which is the 3rd string, but I want to show you how to tune from the bottom string up, so that's why I'm doing that. So I'm going to lightly hit it against my knee. Remember that note. And it turns out that I'm a little bit flat, or I'm under the note that I should be at. So I'm going to use my tuning pegs to sharpen the string or raise it up. I'm still a little flat. Okay, and I think I'm in tune. So now I have a reference in which I can tune the rest of the strings. So my E string is in tune, and now I want to tune the next string above it, the A string. And I accomplish that by playing an A on the string that's in tune, which is the 5th fret of the 6th string. So I play that, and then I play my next note, and it turns out that I'm off. By the way, I purposefully untuned my guitar. It sounds really bad right now, so hopefully we'll be in a nice tune when we're done. So going back here, we want to play the 5th fret at the 6th string, and then the 5th string open to see if those frequencies match, and of course they don't. You can hear a lot of waviness. That's called a beat frequency. We want that beat frequency to slow down almost to nothing. So you'll hear that the 2nd note is up. It's sharp from where we want it to be, so I'm going to use the tuning peg to bring it down a little bit. And exactly how much becomes an art as to how quickly you can do it. But remember, it's not a race. You just want to get your guitar in tune. Okay, still a lot of beat frequency there. I got to bring it down a little bit more. And there we have it. Those are in tune now. So now my bottom 2 strings are in tune. I'm going to progress up like that. Again, playing. Now I'm going to tune the 4th string, the D string, by playing a D on the 5th string, which is at the 5th fret. And you'll notice that now my 2nd note is flat. It's under where I want it to be, so I'm going to use the tuning peg to bring it up. Still a little bit off. That's pretty good. Bottom 3 strings are in tune. Again, same pattern for the 3rd string. I want to play the 5th fret on the 4th string, and then the 3rd string open to see whether they match or not. And in my case, they're a little bit. The 2nd note is flat, so I'm going to bring it up again. And now this is where it changes a little bit. The B string, the 2nd string, is found on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So I'm going to be playing the 4th fret of the 3rd string to match the next string up. And it's sharp, so I'm going to bring it down. Okay. So now the B string's in tune, and we got 1 string left. That's the high E. You can go back up to the 5th fret and do it like that. Or you can play the open string on the bottom. Those should be an octave apart. I personally think it's easier to match the notes that are next to each other, though. Sometimes I'll play the strings together and it makes a nice chord. It happens to be a 4th interval. So I'm in tune. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to use harmonics, which are for the most part on the 5th and 7th frets. For example, if I play a harmonic, which means I don't press down on the string, but I just cover my finger, I just touch my finger on the string right exactly above the fret. So you'll hear that. That's called a standing wave because the string is vibrating except at that point. There might be a few other points where it's not vibrating like the 12th and 17th frets, but if you match that note with the 7th fret harmonic of the next string, those are exactly the same note. And that way you can hear the beat frequencies as well. So 5th fret, 7th fret harmonics should match. And sometimes using harmonics it's a little bit easier to hear those beat frequencies. Now you can't really do it with 3rd and 2nd strings without using some creative harmonics. So that one you just kind of have to use the 4th fret matching technique. And then for the last ones, you can go back to harmonics. That's how to tune a guitar.